Hey guys, we just finished our war with Chix since we won 56-47. Got a lot of attacks I want to include this time, so we're going to start off as fast as we can here with Cypher, who attacks number 13 down here. That's our basis. Cypher brings a Golem Valkyrie attack here. I thought this was awesome because he has the most heroic baby dragon up here. This baby dragon takes out this queen all by itself. I've never seen somebody get a queen down with just 10 troop space, but that was pretty magical. So look for those crazy things, guys. The baby dragons are stupid with that kind of stuff. You can also find spots for minions or like all kinds of random stuff just to take out undefended buildings sometimes. He's doing a Valkyrie attack here. He goes for the earthquake in the middle, opens a base up really nicely. Gets the funnel on the side. I think this is the kind of the right way to do the funnel, where you kill the corner up here and the side over here, and then just kind of let the Valkyries destroy these buildings and then run up, and then they'll go through those walls on their own. This clan castle gets taken down by the poisons and I believe some wizards that he put in there, which really helps out with the air units that the Valkyries aren't going to deal with. So he has a heal spell that runs them through there, and then the jumps come in, and those Valkyries just go right around the side of that base. The cleanup over here by some more Valkyries. They get stuck up on these walls for a little bit, but this baby dragon is still doing work over here. He cleared this entire side, so just great efficiency there. That's going to help out. And this other one's still actually alive too. I didn't realize that he survives, but nice. No baby dragons dying in this battle. Solid 3-star there. Next we're going to watch Grantor pull off a healer giant hog bowler attack on number 11 here. We're watching this attack just because it's awesome, and I totally would recommend anybody learning how to do this. You don't have to have the bowlers, they just go in your clan castle, so just request those and try this out, because this is just really a great attack. He does the same thing here where he kind of kills the two sides for the funnel. He brings a minion over here, so nice efficiency there. Just 2 troop space for those. They can get a lot of work done sometimes. So he kills the buildings over the side, and then he drops pretty much everything with these giants and the healers and his king and queen. Bowlers come in. They almost go around to the side here, but it ends up being alright. These healers keep the giants going while the queen takes down these clan castle troops. He rages the whole squad there, so the healers do a ton of work there. Bowlers come through this wall at pretty much the perfect time, and then they're just going to keep going through there. Wizards and the queen come over here, and they take out really a ton of defenses before these. Just this expo is really the only thing shooting over here. Tesla does pop up, but these healers just pretty much keep everything topped off. A couple things get picked off. These hogs do come in here and clear out these other compartments that were a little bit harder to get into from that other side, so great idea there. Always nice to bring some units coming from the back for attacks that get stuck on walls. It really does help out, especially when hogs are so good at just killing a couple defenses like this. He's only got, I don't know how many hogs he brought, but there's still 4 of them alive, and they're still going to kill all these defenses all by themselves. So great attack there, cleans it up. So many troops staying alive. It's so easy to just come through in the end when you bring healers, because they allow you to just get so much out of your troops by just keeping them going, as long as your healers don't get picked off. Okay, we're gonna try to fit this one in here. We're going to watch Oprah. Oprah's man lover, hitting number 9 on their team. He starts off with the queen walk. Drops a couple Wall breakers there. Softens up that wall. I'm not sure if the queen was meant for that or not, but he ignores it for a bit. Drops some Valks over here in these hogs. I believe this is him pulling the clan castle and just getting a lot of value out of these hogs. Like, he drops one hog here, or two, and they take out that cannon. So, because they're already distracted on these Valks, they kind of use these Valks as a tank. Drops the rest of his Valks. Oh, I missed it. But drops the rest of his Valks over here on this exposed wall. They go straight for it because it was almost dead anyway. And they just start carving around that base. He brings the poison, which does a lot of work for him here, just slowing those troops down from killing his Valks. And I'm just going to call these the sacrificial Valks over here. They just tank for so many towers and then end up tanking for the clan castle troops. But the wizards do take him down, so that ends up working out really nicely. He brings the hogs in up here, and they just join the Valks, and they go around the side here and really just sweep the whole side of this base. Rages in through there. I'm amazed that these Valks never like separate from the hogs because they're targeting totally different things here. So the Valks are just chasing these buildings and looking for grouped buildings, and the hogs are just going straight for defenses. But they never split up until the very end here, which was nice. This attack ends up working out because he's got his queen up here with the healers locked onto her, which just makes her pretty immortal at this point. These skeletons tear through these hogs. Great job saving the poison for these, but they do end up dying to that giant bomb anyway. But the poison kills like all those skeletons, which is they can distract the shit out of your queen sometimes, in the wrong circumstances. This was a really close one. His Valks end up getting picked off by these Teslas, and his queen just like cleans it up. It was I'm not sure how much time he had left on this one. It could have been close, but it was definitely a great attack. And the queen goes through there and finishes that off. Okay. We're going to watch my video against number 7. A couple of you requested my thoughts about, or like my commentary on my attacks, I guess. In the beginning, I'm really looking for like 3 things. Good baby dragon spots, good spots to start the queen walk, and then spots where I want the Valks to go in. And whichever one of those ends up being like the best find, you kind of go with. I thought that this spot right here with these walls was where I wanted the Valks to go in, so I put my baby dragon over here to the side to pick off these. He's going to kill 3 or 4 buildings if he just has an archer tower hitting him. That's what ends up working out over there. I pulled the clan castle from this cannon because it was exposed, and I was sure that dropping a hog over here would go to it. The hog did die before he got there, or before he pulled the entire castle, but I just dropped another one. The dragon and the poison will not even kill your queen there if there's 4 healers on her, so that's nice. And then when these side buildings are taken out, you don't really have to kill these in the middle. These Valks really just take those out and have nowhere to go. I was worried while I was planning about getting into the core here and like taking that stuff out, but I realized that the queen would get taken out because she'd come forward, and there weren't really any defensive buildings in the core anyway. So I kind of put this jump over to the side, trying to go over here. So a couple of them did end up going over there, which ended up working out perfectly. And then I just put these hogs in the back to help clean up. I always bring 2 jumps just because it helps the Valks out, and it just makes your attack go so much quicker that the defenses don't have enough time to kill your Valks. I personally get a lot of success out of this because I hardly bring anything besides Valkyries and Hogs. Like, I bring a baby dragon, 4 healers. I bring this 1 wizard because you often end up with like all these buildings around the side. And sometimes your whole army ends up on one side and it takes too long to clean up, but not the case there. But yeah, you can cut out a lot of the wizards in these Valk attacks, and you don't often need the golems if your queen walk goes well. So just spell placement is really nice in the beginning, and then as soon as you drop your spells, you can just go straight into deploying your hogs where you think they're needed. So that just works out really well for that kind of attack. Definitely different ways to do it. That's how I feel about it. We're going to watch PA hit number 5 because he's just crazy. He's just insane. He just kills everything. It brings 7 healers, which is like more than I've ever seen, which is awesome. Starts them out with this little mini queen walk style bowler thing that people do, which is really effective sometimes. What's great about this base is he's going to kill pretty much everything, and they're not going to have to worry about the walls. He drops these freezes to take out these Inferno Towers damage, which was blocking the healing from the healers. So once those Inferno Towers get freeze, the healers heal him back up to full. He waits as long as he can to drop that second freeze, just so that once the freeze wears off, the bowlers will have as much time because they've been healed up from the healers. So just nice work there. Healers keeping these guys going. And then the Queen and King just going on a rampage on the other side here. 30-30, pretty ridiculous. Then they clean up this over here. This attack just destroyed this base. Not a ton of troops left over, but just the way that it ends up here is pretty impossible to lose just because these healers are all now locked onto the King and Queen, and there's no way the healers are dying, and there's no way the King and Queen are dying. So he's just going to clean this attack up really nicely. So that was awesome. And we're going to watch Chromahan hit number 4. He brings miners. He does stuff with miners. It's awesome. I think this was a great idea against this base. He essentially does some stuff here to take out this entire, like, bottom wall area, which was his funnel's like a third of or fourth of the base here. Worth it, though, for the way that this works out. Also does the bowler queen walk kind of thing. So that's, yeah, try that out, guys. That's working. That's some good stuff. And then, yeah, once he's got these buildings here, I think he drops all the miners and they take out these. Yeah, so these miners getting deployed on the sides. Going straight for it. They all group up on this mortar, and then they just go straight into the core. You can see so much shit pop up when they get here. The freeze drops on the Clan Castle troops, which is a good idea, and it frees that Inferno. Brought another freeze for the other Inferno, another great idea. These miners kill everything in here. I wasn't even watching the rest of the attack, but they basically keep going around with the bowlers and the Queen and the healers, and they keep them up. But I just thought this was awesome, the way that these healers destroy the score in here, and they don't even get killed. Like, they come out here and they destroy the rest of the base, so that's awesome. Try miners if you guys have them. I don't know if they're good in a clan castle or something, but have somebody donate them. I don't know, these things are working out. I thought this attack was awesome. Gonna speed it up, because then they just pretty much clear around the side here. The healer's keeping everything going. So that was awesome. And then hopefully we don't run out of time here. We're gonna watch Klaxo kill this shit out of this base too. Definitely awesome. He brings bowlers. He does the same kind of thing PA does, I think, for the most part. Forgot which side he starts on. Okay. Starts over here with the Queen. Pulls the clan castle by taking out a couple outer towers and then sending the hog in. Very nice there, saves the rage until the end. Level 35 Queen, pretty tough to take down. So that just works out perfectly. Takes care of the clan castle troops. You do want to deploy the poison like he did, like so that they're slowing the Queen or the troops while they're hitting the Queen. That's really important. It's a great job there. Then pretty much once he gets this funnel down, which he did get down perfectly, these bowlers are going to rip this base apart. This first Inferno was on single target, so I think he just didn't worry about it at all, which didn't seem to hurt him. He froze this second one, which I think was definitely necessary because it saved a lot of those bowlers there. He ends up with a ton of troops left over after this. All the heroes up, all three of them. Definitely a powerful attack. So, great war, guys. We took these guys out. This was a convincing victory, 56 to 47. We had, I believe, 17 3 stars out of